Worried about this. I told Western reporters that the best 5G technology in the world is made by Huawei. The best microwave in the world is made by Huawei. There are only a few companies in the world making 5G and only a few companies making microwave equipment. Only one company makes microwave and 5G well. When we combine 5G and microwave transmission, we don't need optical fiber. We use ultra-wideband, which is cheaper, and it has been put into use in less developed countries, some of which are in Africa. In Western countries, many live in individual houses. Installing fiber optic in every household is too expensive, but without it they cannot watch 8K TV. Huawei provides small stations that connect the neighborhood at an affordable price. We are the only company that can do that.
All right, let's talk more about this. We're now literally just moments away from Ms. Meng Wanzhou's arrival. And Tian Laoshi, talk to us more about the relationship that Ren Zhengfei shared with his daughter, Meng Wanzhou, right? This is such an extraordinary family we're talking about.
Well, this is an extraordinary family, just like any ordinary family. There is a beautiful relationship between the father and the daughter. I remember Ren Zhengfei once told me on the sideline of the event that I hosted between him and two American tech gurus, he said, being a father is much more challenging than being the CEO and the president of Huawei. And I think he's not being modest when he said that. He really meant it because it's not just about giving the love. It's also about when to give the strength and how to provide the strength. And I can see Mr. Ren very proud of the moment that Meng Wanzhou finally made it with all the efforts of the family and the country. So I think that's one part of that relationship. The other part of that relationship can be well reflected in some of the interactions after Ms. Meng was detained in Canada. I remember Ms. Meng wrote a letter for her father's birthday party, and she described her father as the deep sea, as the high mountain, and as the sky. I mean, the Chinese love to use these kind of words, right?
Beautiful words.
They are not just a way to describe, but rather how much that weighs to her, the weight of her father. And I also remember Mr. Ren at the time, between the end of 2018 to now, he has been several times talking about Meng Wanzhou. Once he said, I think it was at the most difficult time against Ms. Meng, he said, now my daughter has become an internationally renowned person. Overnight, he said. And I think when he was trying to poke a joke like this, it was not about the joke itself, but rather about let's be optimistic. And also let's see the silver lining of every cloud. That's exactly the word Ms. Meng used during her letter to the public after she boarded the plane. So I think there is just like any family, the strength is being handed down through generation. But we'll see what her role will be in Huawei after her 14 plus 7 days quarantine.
Yes.
That would be very exciting. You know, as a professional woman, what her choice of life and of profession will be after all these saga, and also even before the end of 2022, in which we hope things will dust will eventually settle down. But from now until then, I'm sure there will be also twists and turns, even though we want to knock the wood to wish her and her family best. But everyone in this still need to endure with strenuous effort and also with very strong heart.